Didn't you open up for Dirk at his Chicago concert?
Yeah, I was just at the United Center. It was like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's what's up. You and Dirk are close?
We're not necessarily close, but he knows it's all love though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you know, when he get major looks and shit, he bring me out. They hit my phone. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't like super tight, but it's all love with Dirk. You know what I'm saying? Dirk is my friend. You know, I can say that.
Yeah, I mean, to be able to do a show, I mean, has any Chicago rapper done a show that big in Chicago? I mean, maybe Kanye?
I don't know. Dirk did it though. I don't know though.
Yeah.
I live in my own little box, so I don't really know stuff like that. I don't know.
That's a big deal.
But Dirk brought me out last year too. In the United Center.
That's
you know
dope.
What I'm saying? It was the same effect too. It's like it's lit. But this time I opened up. You feel me? Last year he brought me out on his set. You feel me? And I just did a song. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, boom, and I got up out of there. This year I had a whole 30-minute set to open the show. So it was like I don't know. It was a bigger experience for me, even though I opened, but it was at the United Center. So it kind of balanced that out for me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. I mean, a 30-minute set, that's what, like 6, 7 songs or something?
Yeah. Yeah, I did my thing, though. It was lit. Yeah,
was that the biggest... I mean, coming up on a feature and doing a song is one thing, but actually doing a string of songs, was that the biggest show you've ever done? Like...
One of the biggest,
a whole set is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not just like someone bringing you on, like a whole set. Was this your biggest set ever, pretty much?
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
One of them. I had about 20 minutes at the Big Jam on my own set in the United Center. That was my first year in though. That was when Envy Me had first turned up. I had my own set then, and shit. Yeah, but yeah, that's one of my biggest shows for sure.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. For sure.
Congrats.
Shout out Dirk. It's all love.
And I guess what was it, the next night when they had that little mini riot where they were like stealing all the merch?
I ain't pull up that night. Cause I ain't open up the second date. They invited me to just come, vibe with them and kick it though. But I ain't been in the city in so long. I was running around doing family shit. You know what I'm saying? I damn near was late messing around with my family and stuff like that. But I got it done. But I ain't come that second day. So I don't really know what happened. But I don't think social media and the blogs posted it right though. I don't think all that happened.
Weren't you on tour with Kodak Black at one point?
Yeah. Shout out Kodak, man. I was on tour with Kodak. That was one of my favorite tours. I went on tour 3 times. Kodak was one of the best tours. Well, the best tour. It was though. I ain't gonna lie.
That was your best tour ever.
Yeah. I went on tour with 21 Savage too. But Kodak was lit though. I ain't gonna lie. The Kodak tour, I don't know. I think my hit record was fresher then. So, the fans reacted crazier. And Kodak just showed me a little love, you know what I'm saying? Like I dropped the Dying to Live freestyle during the tour. Like I recorded that. Like we stopped somewhere, I recorded it. I had the studio with me, you feel me? So I'm rapping it to my DJ. He's like, man, that's hard. You gotta drop that. So we shot the video like during the tour, like backstage and all that shit. And then I dropped that motherfucker. The next day, Kodak, I'm opening for Kodak. Kodak come out to the freestyle I just dropped the day before that on stage. He like, run that Calboy song. It's called Dying to Live. It's the name of his tour. The nigga get to playing the song. He get to dance. I'm like, shorty turned up. But that turned me up though, you feel me? Next day, it's all love. The next day, he do it again. He play another song. The Envy Me song, I perform that. That's my biggest song. I run off stage. Yo, it's all love. This man come back out like, hey, that's my shit. Turn it back on. He doing shit like that. So it's like, man, it was a different experience for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kodak was turned, man. Shout out Kodak.
What was the craziest shit you seen Kodak do on tour?
He ain't really do no crazy shit. I don't know. We was outside, so look, I don't know if he was trying to push up on me or something. So let me tell you the whole story, bro. We go to like Boston or something. Some shit, right? And something happened to Kodak, so he got locked up or something on the way. So he couldn't make the show and shit, but the show still went on. So I'm opening this shit. I do my set like 15 minutes, 20 minutes or something. You know what I'm saying? And Kodak is supposed to come up on the stage, but they don't know where Kodak at because he just got in trouble or something. So I don't really know what happened. You feel me? I don't know if he got in trouble. He probably was just stuck somewhere. I don't want to put that out into the atmosphere like he got in trouble. I don't know what really happened. But he ain't show up to the show. Boom. I do my show. I leave that motherfucker. I get on the tour bus. Now, whoever speaking on the mic, they like, unfortunately, Kodak Black is not here. We'll refund tickets if everybody demanded refunds. We out the band, this, that, and the third. They react crazy. So I'm sitting on my tour bus and I'm looking out the window and I'm just watching the fans leave the venue and shit. So they peep me through the window. They surround my whole tour bus. They get to shaking my tour bus. Like, you showed up to the show. Fuck Kodak. Fuck Kodak. Fuck Kodak. It was loud as hell. It was like 30 people, 40 people. So the next day, Kodak pop outside. He ain't got no shirt on. He back on his tour bus. I don't know what happened that whole day. You feel me? Whatever happened, he made it back. You feel me? He back on the tour bus. It's early in the morning, so I pop off. I'm trying to smoke a blunt. He get off the tour bus and shit. He ain't got no shirt on. He ain't got no shoes, no socks on or nothing. He just in some shorts. You feel me? He got a big ass boom box. He got a radio on his hand. For them, he like, hey, I seen that shit that happened yesterday. That was you. You started that shit. Man, you know I ain't start that shit. I was just wondering. I seen that shit on the internet. Ooh, I fuck with you though. And then he just kept walking. He walked into the crowd with all his fans. No security, no none. He got no shirt on. He playing music on the radio. And he just around all his fans. They turned up with him. He don't feel away. He earthy. You feel me? Like, ain't nervous, no none. That's the craziest thing I ever seen him do. Like, they was out there deep too. And he like, man, I'm out here. I'm with y'all. What's up? What we doing? This before the show. The next day. I say, yeah, crazy. He turned. Real rock star type shit. You feel me? He turned.
Oh, yeah. No, Kodak Black is definitely a rock star. You can't, there's no way around it. Just top to bottom.
I ain't talked to him.
That is a rock star.
That be like, the little, weirdness of it. Cause like, I can't be around a motherfucker 30, 40 days, meet and greet a motherfucker and not like have some type of, relationship with him or some type of resume. You feel me? Like, I don't think niggas know me no more. You feel me? That's what be weird about it. I be like, damn, bro, we had fun, bro. We kicked it. What happened? Type shit. But you gotta learn it's just business.
What's your take on Kodak doing the song with Tekashi?
I don't give no fuck. He made his money. I stay out of that type of business. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You gonna only see me on the internet saying something if I felt the way. Like, I really personally felt something in my emotions about it. You feel me? Other than that, like, I don't give no fuck about what Shorty got going on. Shit, he said he made $1 million off that motherfucker. Get your money. Shit. This shit is a business, bro. This shit is to take care of our families and feed our mamas and our kids and our brothers and our sisters. I don't give a fuck what a nigga talking about, bro. I'm gonna make my money. Personally, would I have done it? No. But I can't pass no judgment. Ain't no, y'all can't dig in that man's pockets. That man need that paper.
Okay, so Tekashi offers you $1 million cash. You would say no.
I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm cool.
What's interesting, because I did academic show a couple of days ago, and we were talking about that situation. What he told me, because he knows him, was that NBA YoungBoy was offered $1 million too to do a verse with Tekashi, but YoungBoy came back with $2 million. He wanted $2 million for the verse.
Shit, let's finesse his ass all the way. Shit, we need a little more than that. We know you got it. Shit. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, shit. That's what motherfuckers doing. That's what motherfuckers doing. But me personally, I ain't doing it. But shit, I can't pass no judgment on how a man get his money.
Well, ultimately, I felt like the only person who benefited off that was Kodak because that song went nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. Gave him a piece of shit verse for $1 million. Finna go home, eat steaks and shit. You still a rat. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. It's all good.
Yeah, he actually dissed Tekashi because if you notice on that verse, it's 12 bars instead of 16 because there was a bar where he goes, I'm so lit, I got a rat giving me cheese.
So then.
But they ended up cutting those 4 bars out the song and just leaving the other 12 bars.
Yeah. That's how he flip it. Like, shit, that's how I catch the play. You feel me? That's how you clean it up. You feel me? Like, shit, I still know this nigga a rat. I'm just getting the cheese up out of it. But that's how anybody will look at it anyway if you living in real life. Like, we live in real life. These motherfuckers too internet. Like, half these motherfuckers that be talking that shit will tell on their friends. Them the people that's gonna tell on everybody. Making the comments, all that shit, bro. Y'all gonna tell on everybody, bro. So I ain't trying to hear that, bro. I ain't trying to talk about none of that.
I mean, do you think that in 2023, if someone pulls up paperwork on you and prove that you cooperated, that it really matters in your career anymore? Like, for example, Gunna just had his biggest solo song ever. And that was after that video came out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. In the streets, I mean, it take your street credibility away for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you claiming you is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or even if you of street essence, you still know the law. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But I think it's way more civilians than street people. You know what I'm saying? I think it's only a few real authentic hoods in every area, ain't it? The rest of it is the suburbs or something, or the nice part of the city, or you know what I'm saying? Unless it's a major city that get really gritty like that. So I don't know. It's like he still got the fans that don't care about the street shit. They just care about the sound, I guess, you know?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's actually going on tour right now, and I just heard he sold out Barclays, like the 8,000 room, the 8,000 seat part of
That's
Barclays.
What I'm saying.
Gunna just sold that out because okay, think about it, right? Let's just take a step back. When you look at, for example, you know, your biggest song, 700 million streams, right? How many of those streams? What percentage of those streams came from gangsters?
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? Dudes who actually live by the code.
That's why I'm saying a
snitch.
real small percent really came from them. Like
1% maybe.
You know what I'm saying? You know, collectively it's over 1 billion streams for real.
Exactly. But still, probably about 1%.
Yeah, probably like 1% of that is real, like real by the street code, street niggas, you know what I'm saying? The rest of that came from the world that's like living everyday life regularly, will tell on you, probably. You know what I'm saying? So Gunna still got them type of fans, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never spoke on my opinion the rest of it. Gunna. I would never. I'm not on that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, think about it, right? I mean, the majority of your streams probably come from, and I'm just thinking about like my YouTube algorithms and everything else like that. I'm sure the majority of your streams probably didn't even come from people choosing to play your song. They might be playing like a Lil Durk song, and then Spotify recommends your song to be next. You see what I'm saying? Because it's along the same genre, the same fan base. So it's not like when I was a kid, you know, when I was younger, you'd have to go buy a CD. You know what I mean? You have to spend your $16 and you go listen to it. It's a financial, you know, investment to listen to somebody. To be a fan costs money. These days, you pay your $6 a month, and then the music is just fed to you. And to check out Calboy doesn't cost you any money.
Exactly.
You know, check out Kodak doesn't cost you any money. It's all free. And a lot of times it's just you letting the music play and then the algorithm is suggesting shit to you. And that's how your streams really grow. It's not so much people searching you out, but then it gets suggested and then they're like, oh, this dude's nice. Let me go listen to the rest of it. Let me then go listen to the rest of his shit. And then they become a fan. But a lot of times they get introduced. They might not even heard of you before. They just, you know, Envy Me just comes up in the algorithm. And then next thing you know, they're checking out your whole catalog. So you can't count on a certain group of people to really sway those numbers one way or another.
Yeah,
and that's that.
So it's gonna be that, you know, in the streets they saying they ain't letting it fly. But I mean, it's a whole world out here, man. You know what I'm saying? So